So, what is your position here over at Lethbridge College?
I'm the Events and Communications Coordinator for the Lethbridge College Student Association.
Okay. And what do you find most interesting about your job?
And there's so much that's interesting about my job. That's a tough question for me to answer. But the people, really the people that I work with, the people that I get to meet on a day-to-day basis, they make the job what it is.
Nice. Were you always a people person when you were younger?
Yes, absolutely. I helped organize the sports teams, the intramural teams, and got parties together. So this kind of just seems like a great fit for myself, for sure.
Awesome. So when you were younger, did you always know you were wanting to do what you want to do for today?
Absolutely not.
Nice. How did you find this?
Long story, actually. I started playing soccer at the college. Went to school here, took some transferable courses to the university, and then I met the student association through JP Gentile. He was the coach of the soccer team. And then while I was at the university, I kept in touch with him and got a practicum or job shadow here, and then that opened up to a full-time job when I graduated.
Nice. Now, earlier you said you like to play soccer. Were you very involved into the soccer kind of scene world?
Yeah, actually I played it for the Kodiaks for 2 years.
Okay.
I was maybe the 12th man, first guy off the bench, played defense. My best option was passing the ball and get rid of it, but it was fun.
Nice. Now, for someone who's not really into sports like me, I'm more for the general media stuff, of course,
Yeah.
how would you explain soccer to someone who doesn't know anything about it?
I think it's generally the most popular sport in the world. Simple, passing the ball around, use your teammates, scoring the goal, put the ball in the net. For somebody who doesn't play a lot of sports, it's a team sport. So people who, you're in the media program, you use a team whenever you go out to do something kind of thing. In soccer, it's a very big team sport. So
Nice.
relate that with me.
That's good. When you were younger, were you involved in any other kind of sports?
Yeah, actually, I grew up in Fernie, so had to use the mountains where I grew up in. Went kayaking, snowboarding, skiing, and then got into mountain biking pretty late, but I still like to make it back there and do that.
Awesome. So that was mountain biking, correct?
Yes.
Awesome. That sounds like a very interesting type of sport. What does that kind of entail?
Well, just using your surroundings. In Fernie, it's a nice big valley, so you can go up to the ski hill there in the summertime and take the chairlift up and cruise on down, try not to hurt yourself, use the routes there. Or you can use the free trails that are just all around Fernie. Kind of work your way up the mountain to earn your way down, which is the fun part.
Nice. So you're from Fernie. Is there anything from your hometown from Fernie that is kind of substantial at all that would get people to come out there at all?
The surroundings, man. It's all about that, and I grew up obviously with some great surroundings and great people. So I was very fortunate that way, and even in Lethbridge, that made me very appreciative of the surroundings. So I've taken that into part of my personality, which is very good.
Nice. So you would say you were definitely an outdoors type. You would like the wildlife. Blah.
You betcha.
Nice. Do you ever go out and do some hunting or fishing at all?
I do more ice fishing because hunting, it's more of a, not so much a lazy person's kind of sport. You got to be very committed to hunting to take that on. Like, it's not just about the hunt. Once you get something, you need to take it in and got it and do all that. And I'm not that educated or keen on doing that. So I do ice fishing. That's the lazy man's basics of it all.
No problem.
Drink some beer, do it that way.
Are there certain types of fish with ice fishing versus regular fishing?
I think it just depends what all where you go.
Awesome. What's the biggest fish you've ever caught?
Ooh. Not too big, man. maybe a little over a foot.
Nice.
Not a trophy kind of fish.
So my grandfather used to love ice fishing, and he had a little set-up shack somewhere. I have no idea where. Did you have a set-up shack on a certain spot in the lake?
Not that way, because around where we come from, we just do the portable one. We could drag it out behind us with the quad and then set it up. Makes our life a little bit easier, but we don't do something physical. We build up and then push out every year now.
Now it must be hard to actually break through the ice to get down into the water, right?
Well, we do the power auger. Did it with the hands for many years, and that's bush league now.
Do you have any siblings at all?
Yes, I have an older brother.
Nice. And do you ice fishing with him or?
No,
Really?
he's not an outdoors person at all.
Oh, what does he like to do?
He likes to play poker. He's
Wow.
a professional gambler.
Wow, that's a big change. That's really
Yeah,
cool.
absolutely.
Awesome. Do you guys ever go to the casino at all or play against each other?
No, I would lose big time and heads up against him. He does pretty well. He actually lives in Calgary now, and I try to stay away from the casinos.
Fair enough. Was there anything significant while you were growing up with your brother that you remember?
We played a lot of sports together, so we got along quite a bit, and yeah, always just communicating that way through sports. Even today, our biggest conversation is who's doing well in whatever sport, and that could get us talking.
That's always good. When you were growing up, what was it like growing up in Fernie, like family-wise?
Family-wise, the whole town becomes your family. You get to know everybody really well. It's a small town mentality that way, and yeah, my family is very good. We spent a lot of time together, especially my brother and I. But in small towns, just you get to know everybody, and it's really great.
So that's good. What'd your parents do for a living?
My father actually worked at the mine, at the coal mines out there, heavy-duty mechanic, and then my mother worked at the school.
Nice. That's very good. Did your mother teach you, or is she a teacher at all?
No, she just works as administrative sort of position within the school.
That's cool. That's very cool.
We're good there, John.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Good job.